It's not some of the other stuff they're talking about. It's the economy. We know because we're talking to you, and you tell us all the time. The things I'm concerned about, they're not talking about up there. I'm concerned about $5 gas, $5 eggs, and 7% mortgage rates. That's what I'm concerned about. And so this one thing, this move right here is actually touching on the number one item in the political landscape today. Very difficult to find in history a troubled economy re-electing a party to the White House. They usually get booted from the White House. They get their little eviction notice by a bad economy. Either side. Republicans are in, bad economy, Democrats come in. Vice versa, right? We see it happen all.
Is that the old saying, people vote with their wallet?
They do.
What affects them and their house?
They do. So that's what this move is about. And so the actual truth is, Ian, it's not going to make a lot of difference in anything you're seeing. Number one, it's only a half point. Your high-yield savings account will follow it because when your bank is paying you to save money with them, they are borrowing money from you at 5%. If they can borrow money from another bank at 2%, they're not going to pay you 5% anymore. So when the prevailing Fed rate goes down lower than your high-yield savings account substantially, they're not going to borrow money from you anymore because they can borrow it from somebody else wholesale cheaper. But right now, the Fed rate is fairly close to your high-yield savings account, even with the half a point drop, so they're probably not going to monkey with it much. But when you're saving money in a bank, remember, what you're doing is you're loaning money to the bank at that interest rate. And that helps you tell why they're willing to pay that interest rate. And because they're borrowing money, and they can then loan back out approximately 12x whatever their deposits are, according to FDIC guidelines. And so if you put $1,000 in there, if you loan them $1,000 at 5%, that allows them to loan other people $12,000
at higher interest
at 7% on
They're
the
making
car loan,
profit
on the car loan, and they make the spread on that. And that's exactly how banking works. It's really not much more complicated than that.